Back here into the studio for Summit Sunrise. I'm hanging out with Suzanne from the town of Frisco. And what is going on this summer that we definitely need to be a part of in Frisco?
Well, summer in Frisco is just gorgeous and so much fun. Every day of the week we have, the Frisco Bay Marina, the Frisco Bike Park, the disc golf course, the historic park. And this layout of Frisco is just so centralized, and the downtown is just this really great strolling. It's not quite a mile, so you can get from one amenity to another and pass along some great shops. So it's just a great place to hang out in the summertime. Mm-hmm. But then we always love to do events, and we love to do family, community-oriented events and really kind of bring everybody out. And so, of course, midweek for us is kind of our highlight right now. And we start off with Thursday night concerts, which starts tonight. And tonight is Fierce Bad Rabbit. And if you haven't heard of them, then you haven't gone to South by Southwest or Colorado's Best Bands. But Fierce Bad Rabbit is actually kind of like the Lumineers. So if you like the Lumineers or you like the Fray, you're going to love Fierce Bad Rabbit. And they are definitely an up-and-comer. I'm going to call this one. I'm totally going to call this one and say, in 3 years, you're going to be like, oh, I saw them at a little tiny concert in Frisco.
Right? It's going to be, I bet it would be like Grace Potter and the Nocturnals.
Like Grace Potter and the Nocturnals.
They were always playing in Frisco at the concert series. So you guys are really kind of good at discovering some of these big bands.
And now you got to pay $75, $100 to go see her. So,
yeah, exactly.
So come tonight, see them for free before you have to pay a lot of money to go see them.
Right. Now, okay, how does this work? Because they're at the historic park. So is it something where, can you bring the family? Can you bring the dogs? What's the deal?
The best part about the concerts in park, no matter what the music is, it's a great community time. You get to bring the blankets, bring the dogs, bring the kids, and sit out in the beautiful weather, hopefully. Mm-hmm. Yep. And it goes from 5:30 to 7:30. It's free to attend. We encourage you. You can bring picnics with you. We say no outside alcohol, and the reason why we say that is that each concert benefits a local nonprofit. So the drinks and refreshments are provided by the local nonprofit, and tonight is Family Intercultural Resource Center, which does so much for the families up here in Summit County. And if you buy drinks from them, you benefit them, and that's what kind of keeps this series going.
Just love that. You're boozing for a good cause. That's pretty rare. You don't really get many opportunities to do that, and listening to great live music for free. And I love that, so many of the events in Frisco are totally free, which makes it so affordable for the entire family.
It is. We want you to come enjoy Frisco like we do. And, I have met so many people at the Concert in the Park series, from visitors who are coming in for just the day, to people who have summer homes, to people who live there. And one of the great things about music is it really brings people together, and the kids run around and they all play together, and, the dogs all kind of get along, and it's just a great night out. You can go to a bar anywhere, but to sit out in the sunshine and get to meet your neighbors is just a different experience.
Oh yeah, it definitely the best happy hour in town for sure. And so also I have to brag about Suzanne for just a second. Now this woman sitting next to me, like so many other people here in Summit County, is a phenomenal athlete. Like not just like kind of an athlete, but like a phenomenal athlete. Leadville 100 last year, 100-mile mountain bike race, you guys. 100 miles. This woman right here has the belt buckle to prove it. But you guys in Frisco are also kind of becoming a really great spot for doing some athletic competitions.
We are, like you as well. We try to keep in good shape up here. We look at our challenges of running and biking and marathons all over the place. We are both training for the Denver
Yes, we are.
Rock and Roll. And there's no better place to train than Frisco.
Right.
lots of recreation pathway, lots of different routes to kind of go through and kind of get your run on. But one of the things that Frisco really likes to do is we like to initiate people into sports. We like to be that place where you don't have to be the uber athlete, but you can try out your skills.
Yep.
And I think that we're truly a very supportive environment because we put so many different things out there to get you trained and to get you with friends and neighbors who also have the same interest. So coming up this year, we have a couple different events coming up in August. We have everything from Commando Extreme, which is like a Navy SEALs adventure race, to the K9 4K,
Love
which
it.
is by far the cutest race
Of course.
you've ever seen.
Yes.
It is a 4K through town with your pets. Four-legged friends get to lead, and if you're good with your four-legged friend, you might actually race it. Otherwise, you just still have a lot of more friends for your four-legged friend.
Right, yeah, you get to walk and socialize at the same
You
time.
can walk and socialize. And then after that, we have the second annual Frisco Duathlon. And I know some people have tried the Frisco Duathlon last year. It is a run, bike, run. So some of the stuff that we're very familiar with up here, it's all on trail. It's out at the peninsula, so there's not any ginormous steep cliffs.
Right.
It is kind of a rolling hill course. And this year, we brought in a short course. So last year was an 8-kilometer run, a 15K mountain bike, and then a 5K run. This year, we've also got a short course that doesn't go higher than a 6K and a 3K.
Nice.
Which is kind of nice. If you're learning how to transition, if you normally mountain bike but you run occasionally, or if you run a lot and you mountain bike occasionally, this is your time to kind of put that all together and see what it's like to do a multi-sport.
Now, I have to tell you, triathlons are my favorite things to do in the summertime. But I can tell you, if you are looking at doing one for the first time, having gorgeous scenery, like in Frisco, can be one of the greatest motivators while you're actually doing the race to really enjoy yourself and to have a great time. And you guys have so many things, so many cool things coming up. Where can they get all the information? Where can they sign up? What's the best place to go?
Townoffrisco.com is our main website. It has an event calendar. The event calendar leads off to every event that we're possessed. On the website, you can either go by day of the week or you can go by interest level, so you can find exactly what speaks to you.
All right, you guys. Well, there's a lot of different things going on. I'm sure you're going to find something that you love in Frisco. And don't forget, tonight at 5:30, what is it again?
Fierce Bad Rabbit.
Fierce Bad Rabbit will be playing in the Frisco Historic Park. We're going to take a break here on Summit Sunrise. We have more coming your way, so don't go anywhere.